Hey, what's up? Amelia here. Let's see what's making news. Victoria has recorded another 238 cases of COVID-19 overnight, and its Premier Daniel Andrews has warned that tougher restrictions might come in if things don't slow down soon. So what might a stage 4 lockdown look like? Here's Charlotte.
While the streets of Melbourne have been pretty quiet, with most people doing a really good job following the state's lockdown rules, Victoria's case numbers are still going up and up, which has a lot of people talking about even stricter stage 4 restrictions.
If, however, people do not do the right thing, then we will have to move to additional restrictions being put in place.
So what could that look like? Well, first up, masks are likely to be compulsory whenever you leave the house. Locals in lockdown areas are already encouraged to wear them when they can't social distance, but making them compulsory would mean they'd have to wear them whenever they're out in public, even at work. Stage 4 could also mean that more businesses have to close, including fashion and hardware shops, so big crowds can be avoided. And some travel could be further restricted between certain zones or postcodes to stop the spread. When it comes to school, it's likely that online learning will stick around for a while. And while some students are allowed to learn from the classroom for now, that could change in the future. The Premier says he hopes it doesn't come to all that and wants to thank everyone for all the hard work they've done so far.
I'm so grateful and impressed and proud of all of those Victorians who are doing the right thing.
The United Arab Emirates' historic first launch to Mars has been delayed. The Hope Mars mission lost hope to leave Japan for the Red Planet when bad weather hit the launch site. But don't worry, there is still hope. It's now aiming to blast off tomorrow. It's one of 3 missions across the globe set to head to Mars this month to learn more about the planet, its past and its atmosphere. I struggle to train my dog to do, well, anything really. But maybe I could learn a thing or two from Beatrice and Sophie. They've been jointly named South Australia's SES Cadets of the Year for training their Kelpies to become fully operational search dogs in just 9 months.
That's right, teenagers Sophie and Beatrice are part of a super skilled search team, the Loxton SES Canine Unit. Their job? To track down lost and missing people. The unit all started 6 years ago with a dog called Jagger.
He's found people and he saved lives.
When I first met Jagger at the Riverland Field Days in 2018, that took me. I'm like, well, I want to join.
Sophie and Beatrice joined a bit later, but have been interested since they were kids.
I always wondered, how do they train these dogs and do they actually do the job?
Growing up, I would read books and Google different things about search dogs. So now to be able to train one is amazing.
A single search dog can cover ground that would otherwise take 40 people to search. And, unlike in the movies, these dogs don't need an item of clothing to find someone who's lost or missing. They can just search for the smell of any human, find them, alert their owner, and lead them back. Now, in just 9 months, this pair have trained their dogs to do just that, which is why they've been jointly named as the SES Cadets of the Year for South Australia. As for Cassia and Bailey here, their job is an award on its own.
They love it, because it's just a big game of hide and seek for them.
There are so many beautiful and wondrous things in the world, but we're going to save those for another day because this segment's called I Don't Like It. Well, I don't. This social distancing measure is shocking, to say the least. A British pub owner installed an actual electric fence to make sure people ordering at the bar do the right thing and keep their distance. Ugh, I do not like it. There are plenty of places I'm happy to see cows. In paddocks, at an agricultural show, even in popular works of fiction, jumping over the moon. But I do not like to see them at a police station. Queensland Police captured this curious animal on CCTV visiting a station in the northwestern town of Doomadgee. Luckily, it didn't get up to any funny business and quickly moved along. And if there's one thing I like least of all, it's the idea of rats spreading COVID-19 on public transport. Thanks for nothing, Banksy. The artist himself, covered in personal protective equipment, spray-painted his iconic rats on a London Underground train. And just in case there was any doubt, he even signed his own name. I think. Maybe. That's definitely a B, though. That's it for now, but if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button right down there so you never miss out on seeing an episode of BTN Newsbreak. Thanks for watching.